Contradicting Jesus Christ. Christina Groff quotes highly honored Sri Ramakrishna, 1836 to 1886, who, through yoga meditation, allegedly reached a state of God consciousness attained by few others, and whose spirituality remains a powerful influence worldwide. Yet the truth is that Ramakrishna passed along to the world some of the Serpent's major lies. Quote, "Sometimes the spiritual current moves up like a snake, going in a zigzag way. At last it reaches the head, and I go into samadhi. A man's spiritual consciousness is not awakened unless his kundalini is aroused. All religions are the revelation of God in his diverse aspects. Different religions give us the pictures of one truth from different standpoints, not contradictory, but complementary. All of them lead to the same goal. As many faiths, so many paths." End of quote. He directly contradicted Christ, who said, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me." John 14:6. It shouldn't be difficult to decide whether to believe Ramakrishna, who agrees with the serpent in Eden and who had no power over death, or Christ, who fulfilled hundreds of prophecies at his coming and rose triumphant from the grave. We have objective, historical, archaeological, and scientific evidence, along with numerous eyewitnesses to support the Bible, but nothing of this kind for Ramakrishna or Hinduism. Furthermore, what Ramakrishna said is clearly irrational. The various religions don't even agree on who God is, on what happens after death, or on the nature of heaven, much less how to get there. So how can all faiths lead to the same place? To say that we are all taking different roads to the same destination may sound broad-minded, but how can it be broad-minded to say that there's only one destination, the same place, and everyone is going there no matter what path they follow? That idea, in fact, is more narrow-minded and dogmatic than anything Jesus Christ taught. He said there are two roads and two destinies, heaven and hell, and each person is free to choose to which one he or she will go. Unitive consciousness, the sense of being one with the universe, so common in the altered state reached both under drugs and through yoga, is closely related to the pagan belief of pantheism, in other words, that God is everything. By becoming one with everything, one has achieved unity with Brahman, who is the, quote, all beyond being and non-being, end quote, or one who has achieved self-realization, or the experience of being God. This ultimate goal of yoga is clearly a delusion when reached. It simply isn't true for many biblical as well as scientific and philosophical reasons. If God is all, then everything is God. There is therefore no difference between God and a germ or a cat or a rock. So the very concept of God has become meaningless.